Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. And today we are reviewing, as you saw in the lead up, the new cigar from General Cigar and Justin Andrews. He collaborated with AJ Fernandez and came up with the Diesel Hair of the Dog. It's available in one size, and you're looking at it 6x54, box pressed. Nice box press. There is your density. Now, a little bit about this cigar. It is made in the Tabacalera Fernandez factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. Uses Nicaraguan Habano filler, covered by an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and finished with an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper. A total of 5,000 boxes of 10 were made, and the suggested retail price is $10 each. Now, a lot of people who are fans of Diesel will recall several years ago there was a Hair of the Dog made then, but that was before General Cigar took over and before probably, I can't confirm this, and I don't know, but probably before AJ got his hands on it. But regardless, I contacted General Cigar about the blend now versus then. They said it's totally different. So this is a new cigar. This cigar complements the recently released Diesel Whiskey Row, which was launched last year. So that is sort of the long and the short of it. So let's get right to it. The new Diesel Hair of the Dog. This cigar is really sort of a milky brown, don't you think? Has a little bit of shine to the wrapper, and you can see a lot of the veins in the cigar, but they don't really protrude. Now, I've had several of these, and I can tell you one thing. Right off the truck is a little early to have these. These have been around for about 3 weeks now, so sampled one here recently, and it was ready to go. Okay, we have a good draw here. See if my lighter will make it. It's about out of gas. I like to let them run out or very close before I do anything about it. Well, your first flavors are pronounced orange citrus with some cedar-esque notes to it. But you have much more brown sugar and cinnamon. There's also some notes floating of a smoothness of caramel. Quite a bit of nutmeg, a very smooth, creamy type nutmeg, and a light black coffee base. Black pepper at 7.5. So that's how you start. Very sweet cigar, very sweet tobacco. I like the flavors. Dare I say, AJ Fernandez-esque, very typical of an AJ flavor in this cigar. Nice. It's nice that the citrus is not the lead flavor, but the brown sugar and cinnamon with underlying caramel are massive. Good start. Well, I'm here at the first third. Whoop, there we go. And the flavors are pretty much like I told you. It's improved because the citrus / cedar is leaning toward more citrus, but it has cedar flavors. Maybe citrus and cedar. Anyway, it's up. The sweetness is, it can't get much more up, but it may have increased some too. There's just tons of brown sugar, cinnamon, and caramel in this cigar. The nutmeg is very smooth and creamy, and it's not, again, one of those types of nutmeg that accentuates the flavors. But dare I say, I love it in this cigar. The pepper is very good. It may be sliding up the scale slightly also. You sure notice it more now. And the black coffee base is there, but it doesn't get in the way. The finish, caramel and nutmeg with nice lingering black pepper. Medium bodied. It might go up. But this is a very good cigar. Now, I'll tell you this. I've got to go back to a couple of days after I received these. I wanted to try one, so I'll kind of call that right off the truck. Anyway, it was good, but it was sort of, It needed to settle down some. Here, a couple, 2-3 weeks later, it's really good. So, keep that in mind if you get it online. Now, if you get it locally, find out when they got theirs. You may have to let it sit a while too. Not long. I hate waiting, but sometimes you have to. This is an excellent cigar right at this stage of the game. And the way it's improved, it may even get better. This is another one of those cigars that's right in line with Tim. 94 for the first third. Yes, 94. And I'll stand behind it because it is extremely good. I am looking forward to the rest of it. Well, I'm going to call this the end of the second third because it's at the band. And I wanted to leave the band on to show you. I'm very close. Actually, the second third ends about right there. Whoop, about halfway into the middle of the band. The nutmeg has risen greatly, which detracts from some of the sweeter flavors. Insert broken record here. That's not a big deal. It happens. There's also a salt. There's a salty flavor. You get that in some cigars. And it's not taking away from anything. The nutmeg, however, does somewhat. The citrusy cedar is still prominent. The brown sugar and cinnamon and caramel did dip some because the nutmeg went up. Pepper, coffee, all unchanged. Finish unchanged. Medium body, everything else the same. But because the nutmeg went up, it took away some of the sweetness. So I'm lowering it to 92. Not the end of the world by any means, but it does happen here in the middle. You want to bet or guess that it might rebound back for the final third? Anybody? We'll find out. But not the end of the world, but the nutmeg does get to a nice high point here in the second third. That's the way it happens, but still good. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, to be honest with you. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. In the final third, I lost that salt, most of it, hardly detectable. The sweetness came back somewhat, which means the nutmeg dipped a little bit. This is way better, in my opinion, than the Whiskey Row. Just my opinion, but this is a very good cigar. I really liked it. Medium to full bodied here at the end. Finish is pretty much unchanged. This is a very good cigar. It's on shelves now. I know. I've seen it in shops. So I suggest you fans of AJ check it out. Final third, 93. There's not much else to say. It's well worth trying. For me, I loved it. Overall score, 93. And I am perfectly fine with that. This is an excellent cigar. So there you have it. The Diesel Hair of the Dog. A brand new version. 93.